Wednesday, February 8th, 2017 to order. We have a quorum and the agenda was properly posted?
Yes.
Okay, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item 4 is public appearances, public's opportunity to speak about any subject that is not a specific agenda item. Anybody?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Item 5, discuss and consider minutes of the January Plan Commission meeting. Any comments, corrections, questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Okay.
I'll second.
Motion by Phyllis and second by Mick to approve the minutes. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion passes. Item 6, discuss and consider the approval of Plan Commission Resolution 2017-03, resolution finding that the proposed Shady Grove Urban Service Area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove's comprehensive plan. Aaron, you want to give us some background?
Sure. Just before we get into the specifics of this one, I'll just explain more generally what we're trying to accomplish here tonight. As I think you know, before we extend sewer to any of these additional areas, they have to be put into the urban service area. That's a process that goes through the Capital Area Regional Plan Commission. They make a recommendation to the DNR, and it's the DNR that ultimately approves any requests. Part of the application process, really the first part, is they look for a resolution from the municipality's plan commission saying that you agree that the concept is consistent with the comp plan and that you're okay with us using that concept as a basis for our application. We're not signing off on any final plans. There's a lot of steps that have to be gone through. There's preliminary plats, there's the final plat, zoning has to be applied, there's a developer agreement, there's a lot of other things that go into it, and the plans can change as we go through all those processes. We'll have public hearing. As part of that, we'll have input from parks and public works and utilities and all of those as well.
Okay.
So basically, we're just signing off on concepts.
Yep. And that's sewer and water, or just sewer?
Technically, it's sewer, but we'd be providing both.
Okay. Any comments, questions?
Hey, Jack, I've got a form to speak on it at all.
On the Shady Grove one?
Yeah.
Okay, come on up and have a seat in the hot seat.
Sure, you bet.
Thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Sorry, get it in earlier.
Right.
Grab this, or am I good?
You should be good there. The mic should be on and cameras are up there.
Perfect. Mike Azilke, 2917 County Road, BB, Cottage Grove in the town. My property is adjacent to Shady Grove or whatever it's called. Obviously, I mean, there's nothing I can do to stop the development, and I'm not here to try and stop it. The only problem I have with it is the current version or draft version is the road that actually comes onto my property. And so I would implore you not to approve it as is. From that standpoint, require a redraw that has the bus road, whatever that connection is. I don't know what that process is, but to have that redrawn on the property or parcel that they own and not have it taking any of my woods or land or being drawn up that way.
Okay.
I just feel like they're trying to squeeze in more houses in order to, and thus rent out a room on their own parcel and are pushing the road through a right-of-way onto my property, which I obviously don't agree with.
Is that the one, I'm trying to think, is that the one that creates sort of an offset intersection?
Yeah, I'm on the west side of the parcel,
Okay.
and the road, bus road, the connection next to the cemetery, the road comes down straight onto the Shady Grove parcel, but then it kicks out on the reference document onto my property and basically says, see Future legal right-of-way, see legal page 2,
Okay.
on the drawing at least. I don't have any details, but I'm just here to voice my opinion against that particular drawing and parcel. I have no issue with it getting developed, I just don't want it developed on my land.
Okay,
So,
thanks, Mike.
cool, thanks.
Okay.
We do have Jim Brooker here from JSD. He's the guy who laid this out, so I don't know if you want to address that issue at all.
I can respond, or we've identified that as an issue that we need to discuss as this project moves forward. It's primarily because of the parcel that comprises that cemetery
Yep.
and the alignment of that edge and how it lines up to Bus Road to the north. And we recognize that's an issue we have to wrestle with, and we're working with the village to resolve it.
Sure, I guess from my standpoint, at least, and besides Micah's comments, just the concept of an offset intersection on BB, I think creates an issue in itself as far as traffic and safety.
Agreed. Yeah. And it's one of those things that I think we need to think through how the comprehensive plan shows that street exception.
Okay.
That's all we got to wrestle with.
All right. Thank you. Any other questions, comments? Okay. With that in mind, and I guess that in the minutes, I will move approval of our resolution 2017-03, finding that the proposed Shady Grove urban service area expansion is consistent with our comprehensive plan, as long as comments and questions are in the minutes as well. Any other questions or a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Motion and a second. Any other discussion?
I have a question.
Sure.
With the road alignment, Aaron, does that match up with our comp plan? Or what's the issue? Or how is that being addressed, or how would that?
Yeah, the comp plan shows an extension being made from Bus Road. They're not, down to the exact foot within the comp plan. They just show where connection should happen. Obviously, the cemetery is in the way, and obviously we don't want to move the cemetery. The land to the north is not developed yet, so a realignment of the north side of Bus Road could happen in conjunction with that.
And the north side is town land, or not part of this, is that?
It's not part of this development.
Okay.
It's in the town now, but it is in the urban service area already.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, with a motion and a second then, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, motion passes. Item 7, discuss and consider approval of Plan Commission Resolution 2017-04, finding that the proposed Whedon-Olson's urban service area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove comprehensive plan. Any questions on the documents, or if Aaron wants to give us some background on that?
Mr. Olson, who's here, has been before you before with a concept for the top portion of this. There's more wetlands there than were initially thought, so the top concept has changed a little bit. And they have added the southern portion of this that would be done as a later phase, after phase 1. Mike Hawkins is the engineer for the project, if you have any questions, if you have any.
Any questions for those folks? Any concerns? Anybody want to make a motion to approve that one? Otherwise, I'll move approval of 2017-04 then. The resolution finding that the proposed Whedon-Olson urban service area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove comprehensive plan. Is there a
I'll
second? Okay. Second by Phyllis. Any other discussion? Questions? Okay. If not, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Number 8, discuss and consider the approval of Plan Commission Resolution 2017-05, the resolution finding that the proposed Drumlin Grove urban service area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove comprehensive plan. Can you give us some background on this one, Aaron?
Yep. So the proposed Drumlin Grove is actually in 2 separate parts. The developers came in with the concept for the southern part previously, which is already in the urban service area, so that's not part of this action tonight. It's just the northern, approximately 20 acres immediately west of the Houston's Quarry that would be in need of being included in the urban service area. So the concept that's provided, it's primarily single-family with some multifamily and duplex, which would be consistent with the comp plan.
Any comments from Plan Commission members? Questions? I'll entertain a motion to approve this one.
I'll second.
Okay. And this is the resolution finding that the proposed Drumlin Grove urban service area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove's comprehensive plan. Any discussion or question? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion passes. And last but not least, discuss and consider approval of Plan Commission Resolution 2017-06, a resolution finding that the proposed school grounds urban service area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove comprehensive plan.
So this is more of a bookkeeping item than anything else. For whatever reason, school grounds was never put in the urban service area back when it was developed. So MMSD just asked us next time we do an application to include that, just to get it taken care of. Nothing's changing on the site.
Okay. Any questions?
Move approval.
Okay. Motion by Mick, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and second by Phyllis to approve the resolution finding that the proposed school grounds urban service area expansion is consistent with the Village of Cottage Grove comprehensive plan. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstention? Motion passes. A couple members absent and excused tonight. Any comments from commission members? Kyle?
Nope.
Nick? Phyllis?
I just would like to say I was pleased to see that the school grounds coffee house opened again.
Best decaf coffee I've found.
Yeah.
John?
Just one comment, express my desire to, as a plan commission, maybe review the comprehensive plan.
Sure.
I think I brought that up a couple months ago, and if we can maybe get that as a future agenda item.
Absolutely. I can put that on.
Thank you.
Is that available on the website, the whole thing, Aaron, or is that something that we need to?
Yeah, I can send you the link. It is on the website, and actually I have a note here that is something we want to talk about actually next time. I'm
Okay.
looking at a different way of doing the future land use map than what we have, so I want to show an example of what that could look like and how we
We'll
could
get that on the next agenda. Fred is absent and excused. Attorney Boucher, any comments?
Nope.
Okay, Matt? Aaron?
The latest I've heard, Summit is closing tomorrow.
Yes.
Summit's closing tomorrow, yep.
Yeah. Everything's in place and touch base with their attorney, and he confirmed that they're scheduled. So
Good. It's going to be a welcome addition. Okay. That's item 11, future agenda items. Any other future agenda items anyone wants to see on? If not, that brings us down to number 12.
Motion to adjourn?
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, motion and second to adjourn, non-debatable. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? We are adjourned. Sorry for the long meeting, guys.